Hello, everybody. My name is Tejas Shah, and
And welcome back to our Python tutorials. Last time we were learning about last time we learned about variables. We learned about all three types of variables. Um, oh wait, yeah, wait. We learned about all three types of variables. These were uh, these were strings. Wait, strings, strings, in integers, and floats. As this shows you, a string is a sentence or something in English. Integer is integer is a number, and floats is a number that's been modified, like with a decimal or um, in or in simplified form. Now, today we're going to be learning. Today we're going to be focusing specifically on strings. Okay.
hmm,
So now, what do you think you could do with strings? Tejas, what do you think you could do with strings?
things we could possibly create automated bots that basically send out something, an already like written reply, the kind message bots use, like send this reply, like show this text here, put this text out here, and
Yeah,
like have it common for like over a big program.
you could. Yeah. Um, what people usually think to do is manipulate words. Yeah. So what do you think will happen when I okay? Let's change this to something better. I don't know. Let's change it to Tejas. J- Jaha. You can have spaces if you want in strings.
Yeah.
Okay. What will happen when I print this?
Hmm. It will say Tejas Shah,
Yeah, I'll say Tejas
my
Shah.
name.
Yeah. Uh, what would happen if I put my name is, and then it'll say my name is Tejas Shah. So you can
Yes.
manipulate. So strings are usually used to manipulate things like this. What is something else you can do with the string? For example, it's to have um, function, and then you could put hello. What? Wait. Hello. What is your name? Now, what this will do is it'll ask you what your name is. So you
Hmm.
it'll say, yeah, okay, it's Agastya.
Hmm.
So you can ask people for, wait, what do you think when we were, okay, now something simple. What do you think will happen when you run this? Will this be Agastya, or will this be, hello, what is your name?
It's going to be hello, what is your name? And then it's going to show like a text where you can write it.
Yes, okay.
Hmm.
So, okay, so what are we doing here?
Here we are basically creating a function where it first asks for a piece of information and then puts that piece of information again.
Okay, no, okay, yeah, what we're doing here is first this song function will be nothing. It'll be an
Hmm.
unclassified function and will ask your name, and then you will give it an answer,
Hmm.
and then since you put equals to um, function has gone from an undefined variable to a defined variable, which is a string, which is Agastya. Okay,
Hmm.
this and these both are the same thing. Okay,
Hmm.
so what? So right now, what are we working with? What is this? We
Currently,
this. What is this? What is input and what is print?
print basically means to demonstrate that piece of text or information uh, outright there, like just copy it and then paste it there. Input is where you have to like give it an answer, one could say.
No. What are they? What makes them? What are they? Okay.
They're
Wait.
commands.
Yeah, these commands. Okay, I'll give you another example. Let's say my yeah function equals thread. Function is Agastya. Okay, so
Hmm.
function function dot replace
Hmm.
Aga, Agastya Agastya. Oh, sorry. Yeah, wait. Sometimes even some and we make yeah. Now if I do function, what comes? Okay, and
Agastya.
yeah, what is this doing? Function dot replace. What is function dot what does function dot replace input and print have in common?
They're all commands relating to the variable of relating to variables.
Yes. So now you'll be learning about a new every single command here, right? These are
Hmm.
all called functions. Okay,
Hmm.
functions.
Hmm.
Um, these are functions that that a user created, and this is a function that was um, put in the program itself, Python itself. Okay,
Hmm.
what functions? What these are essentially commands that are going to be important, that is essential for your code. Okay,
Hmm.
um, functions are the most important thing of mess with your variables. How you change your variables. Okay,
Hmm.
those are how you'll make your variables interact with each other. How you'll make your
Hmm.
variables change. How you will how you'll take information out of variables. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So for so today we are going to be learning how to manipulate strings with functions. Okay, so now with these three
Okay.
now with these three things I've given you: print, input, and replace. What could you make with this?
Uh, we can like make like a conversation question perhaps.
You can make a conversation with the input command. You can, when input and print, you can make conversation. What can you do with the replace?
Replace, uh, you can change the command if necessary later, like using the same variable you can change the command necessary.
Okay, I'll what no something else you could do with replace.
uh, I'm not sure, I think.
You could make a code. You could make a code. You could no. You could make a literal code with replace. Wait, I'll show you.
Hmm.
Look, what is this doing? Wait, I'll run it.
uh, hmm.
Please put your word. What is it doing? It's
uh,
blurring stuff out. It's blurring the vowels out of the word, right?
hmm.
Uh, Yeah. What is this doing? What is this code doing?
Uh, this piece of code is
Oof. Oh wait, that's the email. Run. Yeah. What is this doing?
uh, this is like replacing things with other letters, kind of like a encrypted decryptor people use. So this will replace it with other letters so that it's harder to crack, one could say.
Yes.
Hello, my. And now,
This if
uh,
we did this with every single letter of every single um, thing, you could essentially create a perfect decryptor that made reading impossible unless you had the specific code. Okay, there's a
hmm,
lot of stuff you could do with. I've prepared this document,
hmm,
so there's a lot you can do with things. For example, these are all somehow changing a these are all somehow changing a thing. Uh, yeah. So wait. Yeah. So now something else. Think of something else you could do. Think of something else you could do with this.
uh, you what using the replace command, right?
Yes.
Using the replace command, we could like uh, create a censorer, like censoring out to
Yeah, you can do that.
things.
Dot find also exists.
Yeah,
You could do a find. You could do something that finds and replaces stuff, right?
yeah. So like say someone accidentally swears somewhere, like types a swear somewhere and inserts someone. So a bot can be created using this command that finds that and replaces it and censors it basically.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
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 We just can you give me a minute? Something's wrong with my screens.
Okay.
Yeah. So just give me a second. If you're in the we just skip ahead to if there's something on the screen to skip ahead with. Uh,
Yeah. I'm not recording. You are.
I'm recording. I know. Wait, I'm gonna pause. Go. Okay. Yes. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. So there are a lot of um functions. There are a lot of and there are a lot of um there are a lot of functions. There are a lot of um yeah, there are a lot of functions and a lot of different possible strings, infinite amount of strings, I'd say. Um, yeah. Now, for the now I'm going to give now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a document with with most of the strings that you can most of the strings, okay, and then
Hmm.
what you can what you can do is you can create a you can create your own code instead of thing, okay. So go to Jupyter Notebook, go to your Python workspace, uh, open the thing, go to uh, go to Python workspace, and then click on the new, and then when it go drops down, click on Python 3, and then you're going to make what I tell you to make, okay. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm going to compile a document with most of the possible things, and you have to make um and you have to make yeah you have to make a code, okay, that's going to do something that's going to find certain words in a it's going to find certain words and then replace them with um, um things, okay. So
Hmm.
Yeah. So right now we're going to watch stages do it. If you
Hmm.
if you're doing at home, do it along with them, and if you have any problem, just watch through the whole thing. Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Time lapse me trying to
Okay.
code.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and Tejas too has this assignment given to him. We will be taking over and trying to do it. I will only be there to help him. Okay. I am stopping my share screens, and now Tejas, share your screen.
Okay. So first we've got to start with the function dot
Tejas in
find
chat.
command.
No, Tejas, we have Tejas in chat. I've sent you the thing. You can just copy paste the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Control. Yes.
Okay. Now, this is your assignment. I'd suggest making I suggest making the all the words into a single variable and then doing with that. Okay, to start off.
Yeah. Okay. So first we need to let's move this part from here and
You
and just control C, control V.
yeah.
Uh,
Then assign it as a variable. You remember to do that, right? You know to do that.
yeah, this is so let's make this a raw text,
Variables
raw
can't have
text,
spaces in them. Variables can't have spaces in them.
raw text, and
Equals to yes. Now just
yeah,
backspace them to make them into a single line. Otherwise, they'll think only belt is the thing. Just backspace
okay,
all of them.
yeah, and
It's what it looks like actual gibberish.
yes. So we can just go ahead and do this.
Yeah,
Okay, now this is a pretty long variable.
yeah.
Now we're going to do function. Now we're going to do function dot find, right?
Function, no. Okay. Yeah, this is something important. I'm gonna annotate.
Hmm,
Um, so first you put the variable,
hmm,
okay?
hmm,
Then you put the no wait. Uh, then you put the then you put the dot. Then you put
hmm,
the find or the replace or whatever.
hmm,
Okay, and then in brackets you put
hmm.
what you want to find or you want to replace. Okay,
Okay,
just remember
okay,
that. So over here be
okay,
raw text dot find slash yeah
okay. Draw text dot find, and then we have to put a bracket here, right?
yes, and then what do you want to find?
Okay, we need to find the word queen. Queen.
You have to make it into a string. Just remember that because we are working with a string, then you have to put everything as a string. No, don't put raw. Why are you putting raw text?
I meant to copy this. Control C.
You can use just one thing. I'm using that because whatever. Just yeah.
Yeah. So this is how it has to be done, right?
It also finds queen.
Yeah.
You know what? This is gonna give
And
you go right.
what?
What that wait. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna show for you. No, dot find gives. For example, um, wait. Before you do any code, you should know what all each one of the function gives you as well. So over
Yeah.
here in dot find right.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me just lower the um, thickness of my brush.
Hmm.
You know what find will? Do you know what raw text dot find will give you though? Like over
Yeah,
here.
raw text dot find will find the specific phrase or word I'm asking for from inside the variable, and then
No,
basically to
what does raw text dot find give you? Is it a int? Is it a int? Is it a float?
it gives us
Is it a string?
it gives us a string.
How do you know if it gives you a string?
I'm just guessing here.
Okay, then find out. Experiment. You should never use things that you don't know as the general rule. If you never use if you don't know what a function will give you, or what any function will give you, never use it. It could give you like, this could give you like this could give you two values. Like it could give you um it could give you like how many let it could give you how many it could give you how many letters it is in.
Hmm.
Like it could give you, like for example, if queen was like four letters in, it could give you four letters in, and then it could give you, since okay queen is a four, then it could give you nine letters away, because queen is a four letter word. You could say, okay, so it starts at four and ends at nine. You could
Hmm.
do that. So then
Hmm.
rip dot replace only works with strings. So how do you know this is going to work?
Uh, this is going to work because we're basically locating where queen will be, and then we're going to replace it, and this will work because of the fact that
No, 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 I'm not. That's not what I'm asking. What does dot find give you? Like dot
dot
find will always give you something, right?
a dot find will give you when the word starts and when the word ends.
How do you know that?
It's because you just told me.
It might. I'm saying I said it might. So just experiment. You should first. You should know what a function does before you do it.
Hmm.
Also, as also whenever you do function, right? I suggest before that making it a variable. For example, you could put um,
Hmm.
found found
Hmm.
equals to,
Hmm.
right.
Hmm.
So so no so what so no and no, just as a general rule for people at home as well, whenever you do a function, right? So
Hmm.
let's say this is function. Sorry for my handwriting, I'm writing this with the trackpad.
Hmm.
Function. Okay,
Hmm.
before that you should always put a variable, so that you can check, so then you can put print and then check what the variable is.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So then this will check what the variable is. That's just in case.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So then do it. See what dot find will give you, and make it into a variable, so that you can then you can use the replace function on it.
Okay. So here we have to write find found, right?
No, oh God, okay. Um, what I'm saying is, before function, you should always put a variable, so that you can later, so that it won't just spit the answer at you and then forget about it. So that the must that it will remember what the answer was. Remember when I did? Remember when I used the input function? I put a
Hmm.
variable behind it, right? I had
Yeah.
done yeah, I had done function equals to input slash hello, what is your name, right? And then I
Hmm.
put below that function. Yeah. So what? So yeah, do
Okay. So, ooh, should should we change this to say like it should be raw text should be input actually, like input, and whatever the input is, that will be from which they find. So we can just remove this extra part. Okay, input. Oh,
yeah, okay. Um, dot find will find the yeah, okay. So you want them to manually put all the words you want to find. Okay, yeah, sure.
yeah,
Dot
that will
find
make more
will
user friendly
give
instead
you
of.
a yeah, that's really good. That's a really good instinct out of you, because later
Hmm,
on you want all of your code to be able to have. You don't want to hard code anything. Okay. Okay. Let me
hmm,
explain. Um, hard coding and soft coding. So hard coding with an S and soft coding with an S. Okay. In hard
hmm,
coding, you'll put all of the numbers. For example, you can hard code 1 minus 2. Okay. So
hmm,
put you'll do 1 minus 2. Okay. In
hmm,
soft code, you'd put you'd probably ask you'd probably ask first, ask what is the first thing. Then you'd
okay,
ask what, okay, for example, you'd ask if it's one, then you'd ask whether you want to make it a plus or a minus,
hmm,
right? And then you'd
hmm,
ask whether you're sure you want what, if you want it as one or a nine, one to
hmm,
nine, right?
hmm.
So in hard coding is much easier than soft coding. So that's a really good instinct out of it that you already have right at the gate. Okay.
Yeah, so the input commands work by just like putting input here and then putting a bracket and asking like here, like please insert,
Yeah, make it into a string though.
yeah, words. I'll just like turn it into string.
You if you then if you want to do raw text, not find it, you also have to find out which word they want from that.
Okay, please insert words, and
It,
uh, then we can do uh, target. Target can be the next variable. Target input and string. Um, please insert to target and just, yeah,
yeah. Then you put raw text dot find target, right?
yeah, dot x dot find uh, uh, ta- target
Yeah.
target.
Okay. So now let me tell you what find will give you. It will give you how many how many numbers in it is. Okay.
Yeah,
It'll
so
it'll
then,
it'll give you a number. Okay. So remember. Okay. What can
yeah,
you put after that?
after that you could like put the replace command. So like,
The base command doesn't work with a number. It only works with two strings.
okay, it only works with two strings. So we need to first convert that number into a string, then use the replace command.
No, no, no. Okay. What replace command does is Okay,
Hmm.
what it'll do is, for example, you give her you give her you like this. Imagine this is a string, okay? If you
Yeah.
just want to find something, so so what you'll give it, you will give it two things, okay? You will give it
Hmm.
the you give it the target, okay,
Yeah.
and you'll give it what to replace with, what
Hmm.
to are,
Hmm. Okay.
okay. So, for example, if you give wait, I'm gonna show a remote example by requesting remote control, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Request remote control. Request.
Approve.
Okay. Now, for example, uh, example, there's a thing that says there's a variable that says hello. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Wait. That has that has a variable that's like uh, just gibberish. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Below that, you'd put then you'd then you'd put, for example, when you do then when you do the raw text, then you put hello. Okay.
Hmm.
Hello dot replace. Okay.
Hmm.
Then you'd put, for example, you want to put x with
Hmm.
that. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. Wait, why is this okay, wait, why is this lagging so much? Yeah, okay. So when you
Hmm.
run this, wait, I'm just
Hmm.
gonna control X. It's a bit lag. It was just unlag for me.
Hmm.
Okay, no. When you run this,
Hmm.
run.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. This these two codes are happening. Can you control C, control V this over here for me? I can't do that.
Okay. 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 Control C and Control V.
Yeah, okay, wait.
And
Also can
just
yeah, connect it
yeah,
to
I did.
print, and then you run this.
Hmm.
See, nothing is happening because
Hmm.
it's you have to put. Okay, what's happening with your kernel's confused? Just do that.
Hmm.
See it. Um. Okay, yeah, we're having problem. Even I'm having problem right now.
Don't worry, you're cutting this part out anyways.
Okay, I'll cut this part out.
Yeah.
See, it's doing that.
Yeah. Now it's replacing X
Yeah. Okay.
with this symbol. Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll have to, now you. Yeah. We have options. Stop remote control.
Okay. So
So
can I delete this kernel here?
I just delete that kernel.
How do you delete kernels again? Kernels.
No, just
Shut down.
press backspace. Press backspace. So if you shut down your kernel, it's gonna stop working. Never shut down your kernel unless something really bad is happening right now. Like you made an infinite loop. Just
Yeah.
press back. No, press backspace on. No, click on the scissors. Scissors.
Okay. Scissors.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. And this extra kernel as well. Yeah. And delete this.
yeah. So you can just do replace queen. Okay.
Yeah. Replace. Replace. Bracket. Oh.
Wait, no, just do it from the beginning. Okay. Cut this part out. Okay. Cut, cut. Okay. Now, no, just
Okay.
backspace it all. Backspace it all. Then we do. When I do this, cut will stop happening.
I can't see your face. I'm here on the screen. I can't see your face.
Okay. When I do, just yeah, just
No, now I can see your face.
okay. Ready, set, go. So you can just use
Okay.
replace for both of them. Okay.
Yeah. So we go replace and then give it a bracket, then right, and then we have to replace uh, queen queen with give it comma here, and then with her majesty. Her majesty. Okay.
No, wait. I said earlier, why do you have the target there?
Uh, replace we have to change this queen to target.
Yes, replace.
Replace.
Also, your replace thing is wrong, right?
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's going to be raw text dot target replace. Okay. Some variables use the raw text dot replace, the ones that are coded into the whole thing, and other variables use the input slash. Okay, that's important.
Okay. Okay.
Target Her Majesty.
Yeah. Okay.
I run it. It might work.
Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. There is one extra command that needs to be done. A third variable, which is going to be please insert replacement, which is going to be result. So this will actually make it more user friendly. So input and input, and then we will just be and please insert please insert um replacer. Okay, please insert replacement. Replacement. Please insert replacement, and then we can change Her Majesty to replacement.
Yeah. Um, Also, you'll have to put raw text equals to. I'll explain. Um,
Hmm.
right now, right now when you run this code, what it'll give you? It'll give you nothing. It'll give you nothing. NA. Because you aren't telling the code to give you any result. It's just telling it to do that. Okay. So then you'll have
Okay,
to
and then we have to.
then you can just put this whole thing in slash and then put print. Either that,
Print.
no, like like how I did it. Put
Print. After this, I have to put a slash.
no. Like yeah, like that. Then put one over here. then put print.
Okay. Okay. So like we just give me a minute. We have to put this over here
No, no, no,
and
no, no,
this
no, no,
over
no, no,
here.
no, no. Bracket.
Oh, bracket.
Yeah, and then put print behind that.
Okay.
Two
Then
brackets
behind
over
that,
each other are fine. Print.
print.
Now see if it works.
Now, okay, let's end. Can you remove that extra text from the side, please?
Yeah,
What
sorry.
you've drawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
run.
Okay. And run. Please insert words.
Just put la 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 la.
No, I'll put the actual words
No,
that
just put
were.
anything right now. We're testing it. There might be
Yeah,
something
please.
wrong with the code. There might be something not wrong with the code. You could test. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm just going to put queen in the middle and
Okay.
then just more gibberish.
Okay.
Enter. Please insert target queen and please insert replacement her her majesty. Okay, so now that's
And
done.
there was a name error. What do you think this name error is why? Because of
um one of
you have
the
not.
variables is misspelled.
Yes. Yeah. No. You're. It's you have not put replacement. You have put result as a variable as a third variable.
As the third variable.
Look at that when you're asking for the replacement, right? The
Yeah.
variable name is not replacement. It's result.
Okay. Oh, okay, I wrote the wrong name.
Yes.
Okay, let's run it again. Please insert words.
Queen.
Queen.
Do we?
No, queen. And then just more gibberish.
Just yeah. Just put it
Then
in this.
target queen and replacement is going to be in her majesty. If this works correctly, there's going to be a yes,
See, it worked.
it works.
You passed your test. You remember? Okay, welcome back the people who doing this. If you if you were able to do it, leave a comment saying I did it, and if you weren't, so leave a comment explain leave a comment saying you were not able to do it, and then try to troubleshoot by like finding out like the we were have like they was having problems with his
Hmm,
variable names. Yeah,
hmm,
so try to troubleshoot. Okay, it's going to be a
hmm.
trouble being able to troubleshoot. It will be an invaluable skill if when you later on when you have gigantic codes and you have to remember
Hmm.
6,000 variable names.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, bye. What I
Bye.
yes, bye. So yeah, bye.
Outro, outro.